I guess it's been a good bit since I did my last one. This one's going to be on Diamond and Silk, and it's not going to just end with Diamond and Silk. For this, Diamond and Silk was put in front of the house, and they lied under oath. And some are saying that they're going to jail, they'll go to prison, and I mean they should. As reported by Farron Cousins, yes, they were asked about specific numbers, if they had taken any money from Trump or the Trump campaign or whatnot, and they kept saying no. And then it's like, well, this specific number, yes, and it comes from them, and they're like, it wasn't the field report. We want field reporting, so that makes them liars, the Trump administration, and then something should happen to them. But listen. There's a lot of angles to come about Diamond and Silk. Not just because they sound like strippers or porn actresses, because I've seen porn actresses with those names and they look a lot better and far more sane than those two. But these girls have done nothing different than anyone else in the Trump administration. I mean, you can, or anyone in the House of Representatives, when they will ask anyone, have you done this or did you do this? Or as Jeff Sessions said, I don't recall exactly what I've done. It's been a long time since that's happened. So I suppose that must have happened, but I have no recollection if that's ever happened at all. Okay, so you have no recollection, so you can't lie. But the truth is, you can recall. So you're lying there. But if these girls go to prison, then they all need to go to prison. They all need to go. I mean, we do have a justice system, or is it in fact such the two-tier system that, well, you lied, but you're black. You got to go. Bye-bye. Or, well, they're white. And they're not Democrats. So if you're a white and Democrat and you lie and you get caught, I guess you just got to resign. I mean, that's good. And if you're a Republican and you lie, then you know what? We'll just not talk about it and people will forget and we'll be all good. Now, also, let's hit this from another perspective. Let's hit this from the black perspective. All right. Now, Diamond and Silk, let's start off with this. They are sellouts, just wholehearted sellouts. Now, there are a few tiers of this, and the first tier, or one of the tiers, I'll just say one of, because I have no idea how many tiers I'm going to go through right now. But come on, Trump hates them. Let's just go on the human aspect, just human, okay? Trump hates them. He does not care for them. He does not respect them. He does not like them. To him, they're not even human beings. They're just pawns to get his name out there to the black community. And whatever happens to them, you think Trump's got their back? I mean, if Trump says, hey, you guys go out, you know what? You kick their ass. You bust them up. If anything ever happens to you, trust me, I got the lawyer fees. I got your backs. You think he ain't got their backs? He damn sure ain't gonna have these girls' backs. So you keep that in mind. Make sure you know about that. You got how black people would see them in the first place. The ones that grew up in the struggle, because Diamond and Silk seem like they're just some, privileged middle-class black girls. And you some privileged middle-class anything. You done forgot where the fuck you done came from. You usually forget. You're like, I left that behind. I'm all this. I'm Kanye West. You forget you was in the struggle. You forget that others are in the struggle. You forget that there's a struggle in the first place. And it's not just black people in the struggle, but initially that's what it felt like. So in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and even into the late 90s, it's black people in the struggle. It's black people against white people, because white people don't give shit one about you. So while you sell out to the white man that don't care about you, and you just make our side weak by you joining them, You're hurting your own kind, your own people. I could go on some tangents about that. That pissed me off, but I'm not. I'm trying to focus on Diamond and Silk. So you got that aspect. You got the sellout aspect, because definitely being pro-Trump the way they were in the beginning, I thought it was an Onion type thing. I thought it was a joke. Because leave Donald Trump alone. Y'all don't know Donald Trump. I was like, okay, y'all, when the laughs come out, this is going to be funny, you know. And I was like, they serious? I was stunned. I'm like, why are you all about a man that don't give a shit about you? And let's say he does give a shit about you. He's on the Republican Party. And this man likes money. How long before he says, you know what, I could give a shit about you, or I could make these hundreds of millions of dollars over here? Your ass is grass. That's the wrong green to be right there. Because grass get cut. It gets walked on. It gets ignored. So, okay, Diamond and Silk, I mean, they sell out. They don't care. They lie under oath for him. They lie under oath, you know, what, to protect themselves? Of course. That's logical. It makes sense. But Trump ain't got their back. They don't have the back of anybody. And also knowing that the whole point of them is to get black people on Trump's side in the first place. Because there are, as I saw in Florida, and I think this could only happen in Florida, black people for Trump. I don't know if Diamond and Silk had a thing to do with that, because black people will go to their site and they will just say, oh yeah, their YouTube. I love Diamond and Silk. I love them. Oh man, yeah, you know what? Girlfriend, I'm with you. Yeah, Trump this, Trump that. That's the whole point. That's what happens. And these girls help finance the campaign of some, neo-Nazi? I mean, a promotional video. Yeah, Sidra just reminded me. A promotional video for a neo-Nazi. How the fuck do you... I mean, I'm trying to picture... Okay, just hear me out. I'm trying to picture Martin Luther King. I'm trying to picture him and all under his wing. I'm trying to picture Malcolm X and all of people under his wing. I'm trying to picture Huey P. Newton and all of them others of the Black Panthers. I'm trying to picture all of them and under his wing doing promotional advertisements for the Ku Klux Klan. I'm trying to see how a group of people, of white people, in bed sheets and you know how people wear the long shirts, you know, they got the long dunce caps on, because you got to be a dunce to be a racist in the first place. But how people how could they say, you know, how could Martin Luther King be like, and we have to love our representative Ku Klux Klansmen. We have to love every single one of them because they love and hate us at the same time. They love to beat us and they love to kill us and they also hate us. We have to make sure that these people are seen as the free, loving thinkers of the murderers that they are. It's like, well, shit. We need to get involved with the KKK and help them fuck us up. We've been missing out. Shit. Yeah. I fucked up. I've been against people oppressing us. What the fuck was I thinking? I fucked that up. My bad. MLK, let's do this, man. KKK, get your ropes and shit. I'm ready to get strung up. What the fuck? How the hell do you sit there and promote people that hate you? How the fuck do you promote the people that hate everyone that looks like you? And I don't mean facial structures and stuff. I'm talking about skin tone, or like in certain cases back in I think the 30s or the 50s or whatnot, where if you are a white man married to a white woman and somewhere in your DNA you are 1/8 black, then you can't be married to her. You go to prison or get a divorce. And that was it. Get a prison or get divorced. Those are your options. It's like you look white, act white. I mean, talk white, live white. But you've got something in you didn't know. It was, I mean, I guess if you want to call it anything, You call it a pre-existing racial condition. And that's not covered by any insurances to keep your white ass safe back then. So, but today is different. But to support those that hate you, I don't get that by any means. Now, Diamond and Silk ain't just the only ones. Oh, no. See, this is going to end with something else. See, what about the white people out there? What about the white, now the white people out there that are supporting neo-Nazis? I mean, let's say they grow up in a, pretty much liberal home, democratic home. They grow up around multicultural areas, and they get to enjoy all that. And somehow, and they hit their teens, their mid-teens, late teens, or somewhere in the 30s or 40s, they find the alt-right. They find these hard-wing sycophants, sociopathic people, and say, yes, that's what I need. I need to hate anyone that's not my skin complexion, because for some reason it just makes sense. How does that happen? I think that's a really good question. I mean, now there are people who are lost to the alt-right, and I covered that. But in short, in case you didn't see the video, in extreme, to make this real short, if you are progressive and you got people on your side, but you ignore them, your elitist mindset of, I have all of this, you don't have anything, you can contribute to me, but I give nothing to you, not recognition or a shout out or something like that, then you know what? They're going to go to the other side. Because the other side will say, oh yeah, welcome. You know what? This guy here was a liberal or a leftist, and he's on our side. Here's our brother. And they're like, man, I'm accepted here. That's great. I like this. I like this. This is great. They love me. Yeah. Fuck the liberals. Fuck the black people. Fuck the Jews. Fuck them. The Jews control the banks, and they control the nation. They control the world. And fuck the black people because they ruin the neighborhoods. They beat their wives. They rape their children. They rape our country. They want to rape our white women. Fuck them. Fuck them. And I'm like, where did your sense go? Where did your sense go? And let's go beyond that. Let's go beyond that. Let's go all the way back to the Red Scare. Let's go back to, Truman and that era. McCarthyism, as Sidra just told me. Listen, I don't know shit about McCarthyism. I hear the word. Everyone's got their own definition to hate. I've heard people of blue just using it to hate those red, and I've heard red using it to hate those blue. I'm like, I just stand in the middle because I could look it up personally. This is why I say certain things are over my head, that stuff, because labeling anything or anyone as such, and I look it up and I'm like, it's so much, how can I say, legalese. I'm like, this shit, I'm lost. And maybe one of you, Conquering Thought, Pro-Social Future, or anyone that listens to me, maybe you can help me out and find a definite definition or meaning or example of it that I can use. One that's objective, not subjective. Help me out with that. But how can people of this nation who are veterans, or people who grew up in that, in being a patriot, that patriot mindset of this country, how can these white people, in general, how can these white people come up after all the Red Scare, bathed in it? You fucking German Nazi. You're a Nazi. You fucking Russian. You fucking communist. You ain't shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You Jew-hating fuckers. Fuck you. Fuck you, Nazis. Fuck you, Hitler. Anyone that likes Hitler is a fucking moron. They need to fucking die. Fuck you. Fuck you. How did they grow up and then become, I'm Nazi? How do you do that? Lugenpresa. How do you do that? How do you do that? Where does that come? That's a sellout. Those are mental abominations. It goes beyond mental illness. That is a mental abomination. And there's a lot of people that say, look, you're a true progressive. You don't, we don't commit violence. Fuck that shit. Personally, those people are literal murderers in the making. You can't be a Nazi or have a Nazi mindset and not want to kill. They want to eradicate people. You don't get it. Anyone out there saying we're progressives and no, that is a scary thing when there is a group of people out there that wants to kill you or don't mind you dying in front of them or anyone else so long as they win. I mean, that's a scary thought. I mean, right now, okay, this in my mind, I'm gonna tell you how I put this, okay? Here's my example. Think of a non-household animal, all right? Think about a shark, a tiger. Think about a dinosaur. Think about a lion. You know, think about these creatures. Think about how they look at you. You're at the zoo, and or some kind of park or something, or you're looking at TV. You're looking at something on TV, and you're looking at this non-household creature and looking into their eyes. And their eyes, you're like, oh, you know, look at those eyes, look at their little nose, but you look at those eyes, they don't convey hatred. They don't convey love. They don't convey, I'm going to kill you. They don't convey any of that. They don't convey anything of, quote unquote, the human animal mindset or expression. But they will maul you to death in matter of seconds. And that expression will not change. That's how I view these people. I view them as the wild human animal. There ain't nothing domestic about them. There's nothing peaceable about them. They go out and they shout hate. They go out and they shout the destruction of you, the destruction of not them. They have literally 180 the belief system. I mean, you got all these people out here talking about, I'm a patriot. I'm a proud veteran. I love our military. I love our country. What is our country? Because, man, this ain't Nazi Germany. This is Nazi United States. This ain't Nazi, anything else. This is us. This is us. We got this here. It's here. And they want you dead. You look into their little dead gerbil-like eyes. They don't care. They just look at you and they'll kill you. They go out with their weapons. They can't wait. They ran over people. They've killed people. They go to Black Lives Matter rallies back in the day and have their guns on their cops killing people that are Nazis, neo-Nazis. I mean, cops are going out and just shooting and killing, and no one even cares. I mean, if they cared, these cops would actually get prosecuted. The people, it's like we'll bring them in, we'll talk to them, we'll put them on trial, and then they go home. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. They've already got the social license to kill. All they have to do is not have the actual physical license. I mean, they're James Bond without the adventure. Or the cool cars, as Sidra said. So this is our America. Diamond and Silk is an extreme example of selling out. I mean, it's like, I'm going to get you, sucker. They came in with their fists up. They went into those companies with their fists up and came out with applications. I mean, that's what happened. All of them. Diamond and Silk, you love who hates you. They can't wait to kill you. You think neo-Nazis hate Jews? They hate Jews, but it's because they hate blacks so much that it's not even on their radar. I mean, they just drive over you like Australians would a cane toad. It just don't even matter. So that's all I got to say. You got anything else to say over there? You sweeping and stuff, but you got anything else to say? All right, this one is real long, but I think it was worth it. This is Cedric Kennedy for Comparative Reasoning. Thank you for listening.